All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. One great family, IPOB, one great family, IPOB, one great family. I bring you greeting from here. I say good morning from here, good afternoon, and good evening, and good night, depending where you are watching from. I said, may today bring you every great blessing that you are be looking for. He said, as well, wish all the lovers of freedom, the friends of Biafrans around the world, I greet you as well. I say, Mechuko Kikabiama, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God that lead Moses, the God of Joshua, the God of Elijah and Elisha. May that the same God be our God and our guardian wherever you are as a Biafran and the friends of Biafrans as well. I say, Ise. Yes, my fellow Biafrans and friends around the world, my message is very clear, and after my analysis, so I would like anybody who want to call in, then I will accept call for this particular broadcast. Well, I come online today to make this live broadcast because of Mrs. Catriona Lang, the British High Commissioner in Nigeria, going to the east part of that place to visit. Now, my question is very, very clear. I will ask some few questions so that anybody that is watching this video is very, very important, and I advise you to share it. My message is very simple and straight. How long or when last have any British government official visited Southeast or Old Eastern religion since after 1967 to 1970, after the genocide committed by the same government in collaboration with their Fulani terrorist counterparts? I want to ask, when have British become concerned about the life of Biafrans? That is my first question. Then I now say that every politicians that have allowed themselves to be used in punishing their own people in the name of, I want to fatten in my pocket, I want to leave billions and the millions of pounds and dollars in my bank account for my children and children and children. My message is very clear to you that this is 21st century. This is the new generation, the new breed of Biafra. We are fearless. We are determined. Bullet and gun is operated by man, not by spirit. And those who operate it also human. Those who will take it is also human. But I want you to know something today. There is something we call, when you begin to pursue somebody who does not want violence, and he push the person up to the wall, way of escape, you the pursuer, your life is in danger as well. Even your life is in danger more than the person you are pursuing, because his turning back will be brutal, because he have seen that there is no way of escape. So if he turns back to you, he will make sure that you go down. He will never ever spare your life. And I believe this is the area these ignorant politicians are, the level they are going to. And it seems they don't understand the danger behind this their reckless movement. It seems they don't understand the danger behind that reckless movement. These are the people who came to our land, defied our land, and matched us by and deceitfully match us together with people that we have nothing in common with. Because I must tell you openly that from the origin, the British government knows that the Fulanese, those people up north there, they are terrorists in nature. They are born terrorists. They are the peaceful people, and we are intelligent. We are born engineers, scientists. That is what Biafrans are originally. We develop things. Then they say, okay, how can we cripple these people. What did they do? They come in a form of Christianity into our land. Bringing us Christianity, there is nothing bad in doing that. But the intention of bringing that religion to us is the most area that we must focus and find out why and why. And like I do say that not everything that is written in the Bible is inspired by God. I have discovered. And they put this thing not for other people, not because of other race. You see, these are the people who they always see ahead. You see, white people, they have a gift that they predict or they plan. They can be this year now planning what they will do in the may I call it 22nd century. They are planning. If you meet any white man now, he will bring out the book that he have drafted, what will happen, and how they are going to plan it and execute it in 22nd century. Not even this century we are. You and I will grow old and die and go. But what will happen? How they want the thing to function? The people they want to cage, the people they want to terminate with just few words of book written down. They have already planned it ahead. Most of the things like Avengers is of God. Those word was written of Biafrans. Avengers is of God. You manufacture bullets and guns and supply to other people and bring the book to us and ask us that forgive your enemies. All these words are drafted because of Biafrans. Leave the fight for God. They are all drafted because of Biafra. That is not the word of God. It's a shocking revelation. All these things we are drafted because of Biafrans. This Biafra struggle, I do say something, I do tell my friends something. I say, whenever I sit on this camera, whatever that comes in me is what I will message. I am not a prophet. I am not a pastor. I am not evangelist. I am not apostle. I am not anything concerning, but I am a Christian. And I love what they brought to us, the Christianity which the British brought to us. I love it with all my heart. Because I always fish out things. I always get wisdom from there. What makes me love it. Now, I want to say something concerning these politicians parading themselves these days with Mrs. Catrona. Let me tell them a very clear message that the new generation of Biafrans, the new breed of Biafrans, will determine people, souls, men and women, ladies, girls of Biafran these days. I think our message is very clear to our politicians. It's very, very clear to our politicians. Our message is simple as ABC. Our message is what? If she have decided or they have sent her to come and spy our land or come and bribe the Money Morgan's politicians as well, or to come and make sure that our movement is fruitless, I will hereby announce it to her and her government that her visit to Biafra land shall be completely fruitless, because we, the new generation Biafrans, full of intelligence, all over the world, IPOBs all over the world. At least the official record of IPOBs around the world now is 170 countries around the world. I believe in some areas we still have. So I don't see any possibility of them defeating the largest freedom movement in the world today. And we are in line with the world order. That is the greatest things that these people don't understand. Let me tell you something. So many government who does not know the atrocities going on in that part of the world, that Africa. Today, they have knowledge about them. Before, no. But today, they have knowledge about the atrocities going on in Nigeria. Those things they are hiding, they are all open now because of what? IPOB. So there is no lie they will present to any government of any country that those governments will buy it like before. Those days is gone. We have opened everything to them. And today, every reasonable man and woman in that part of Africa, both our neighboring countries around there, they have know now the real problem of that particular area of Africa. Knowing too well that the people that are reporting that these are the people, this nation, are not actually the problem. We are developers. We develop everywhere we go. The same people who are saying we are one, they cannot. Only thing they are trying to bring to our land is terrorism. That is only thing Fulani's can invest. Terrorism. They have found it as a lucrative business. And when you find something as a lucrative business, that thing will not go away anymore. It has come to stay. Terrorism have come to stay in the north. And this is why we are fighting, we are doing everything possible to make sure that our greedy politicians, out of their selfish interest, self-centered people, will not allow money to deceive them and they come and introduce terrorism in our land. Our land is peaceful. And we love life. We value human life. Like as many people can testify a few days now. In the north, I think they have a secret cell in the north where they are locking up to 200 able men inside, enforcing them into Islam. What are they for? You know, many people think it's only maybe they're just trying to enforce them into Islam. No, those people they lock in there and chain them leg and hands. Those people are instrument of suicide mission. That is what the politicians in the north invest on. That is the only thing they invest on. Terrorism. That is all. These people cannot develop anything. They cannot train out any single scientist in the north. They cannot train out any single engineer in the north. A meaningful engineer, not all those certificate forgers. They cannot. The only thing investment they know how to invest is terrorism. That is all. Nothing less, nothing more. When Jonathan was campaigning, I will show you the video. Jonathan I call Jonathan always. Maybe sometime, you know, I find out that if you are not this ordained pastors, or may I call it pronounced pastor or reverend or evangelist, which have fully into it as an occupation. You see, they believe that God doesn't speak to you. Like I do tell God speak to everybody only if you pay attention. Voice of God is real. It's not fake. But it requires what? Attention. It requires what? Focus. Then you will get the voice clearly. God is spirit. And we human also, we are spirit. Clothed with human skin. Until you discover that you are spirit, that is when your problem will be solved. You will be doing things right. White people, this is their secret. They all call themselves spirit. And that is what have made them different from us. So, my question now, when the High Commissioner visited the Biafra land, where are they taking her to? I hope they do take her along the road. Those Enugu, Anambra Express Road and the Imo State, which they have given a perimeter of the money, that he the money, embezzled the money with Naiwodo and his group. I hope they do take her along that road. Let her walk on that road. Let her go through driving. I hope it's not a helicopter they are flying her with. Because I discovered that they are flying this woman, that idiot call High Commissioner of British High Commissioner. That senseless evil woman. They are flying her with helicopter. So how will she inspect the land? Do you see how wicked our politicians is? Do you see how wicked they are? Do you see how wicked they are? Fly her from Anambra to Enugu State with helicopter. They fly her from Enugu State to Imo State with helicopter. They fly her from Imo State to Abia State with helicopter. Then how will she assess the sorry state of those roads, where the oil come from? Have been embezzling, coupled with the finance. Of course, they will not allow her to see all those story states of area. They are busy taking her the area, when taking her to Oka. Of course, Oka is the capital of Anambra. They will move around, show her, may I call it 3 meters of road. She will see how little beautiful it is. Then they will take her in and tell her, go and report to your government that this youth, this 95% youth fighting for their freedom, that they are not fighting a good fight. Is that the message they want to pass to us? Is that the message they want to pass to us? To want to pass to the world? Go and tell them that 95% of Biafrans, they are not fighting a good fight. Then my question now is this 5% going to overcome 95%? They are going to overpower their choice? It's absolutely not. That is why I say these people, they don't understand the danger they are engaging themselves into. Because at the end of the day, you will die. The water will live, because you still have a very standard energy and blood. I hope they also I hope they do also take out the same woman to Bayelsa and see the sorry state of Biafra, of Bayelsa. So many areas. Imo State interior, Abia State interior, where the oils are coming from. I hope they do take her to those places to show her the reality, what is going on, why we want Biafra. And the funny thing about this struggle is that everybody who have met concerning this struggle, those men who you think maybe they are daft of what is going on, or they are ignorant of what is going on, they all know the truth. They know what is going on. They know the reality. They know the truth. The only thing they will tell you is this: my brother, you guys are trying. Offices, you will go to the offices and meet them. Every advanced men here, living here in abroad, Biafrans, even in some cases, some Yorubas, you meet them here, you chat with them, because I have done that. I have gone to most of their offices. I have a physical chat with them, but they will not allow camera. They will ask you. You will begin to debate with. They say, my brother, what you are saying is 100% truth. Nigeria cannot work. But what do you want us to do? It's not possible. They will tell you that they don't see any possibility of British removing their hand. Removing their hand in this union, so that everybody will be free. So development will come. Even the one that shocked me one day, that when even these Yoruba people that we say they don't want freedom, I find out that majority want this freedom. But the problem they have is this: for them, they don't see the possibility. And most of them are also Christians, which they read in their Bible and said all things are possible with God. So I begin to wonder, why are they still going to church? Since they don't believe that things can be possible, why are they still in the church? Are they going to church just for ceremonial? Or may I call them audio Christian? I said, okay, since you guys know that we are fighting a good fight, then why can't you come up and support us, or speak out? So that the world, the way the world are hearing my voice, when they hear my own voice and hear your own voice and hear everybody, I say, these people, everybody is shouting, because I said they want a back part to act. Then why can't we speak up and end this evil union? My worry is not being together, but my worry is that the togetherness is consuming life. That is my area of worry. The togetherness is consuming life. The togetherness of this union, of these three major people, which are not, they don't have any cultural common, any call it cultural resemblance. They don't have anything like cultural resemblance. They don't have anything character resemblance to stay together. Because before you will stay with somebody, there must be this cultural resemblance or a character resemblance that will make you to be one. It can't be one if this thing is not there. I don't have anything against being together. But everything I have against is this: being together and the people are dying. It's just like somebody who got married. When you were single, you were more happy than when you are into marital life. Then maybe unfortunately the person you unite together as a husband and wife, things are not working out in that marriage. I think the best thing to do, you don't need to pray, you don't need to fast, because there is no need of fasting. The best thing to do over that marriage is to end the marriage, zero the marriage, let everybody work out, so that you go back to your level of your single status and regain your joy again and continue. Your joy will be restored. But if you are into that marriage, the marriage is working out properly, working out well, there is full joy there. Because when you are single, you are joyful. This one is single, is joyful. Then both of you bring your joy together. It becomes double joy. That is what marriage is supposed to be. That's what union is also supposed to be. Let's assume that these people, their nature is a nature of development, nature of love. Then you join Biafrans who are born of love, born of joy. You join them together. Then the Yorubas are the same. You join them together. Like I always said, okay, remove these people, remove these northerners, remove them. Let them go and practice their terrorism, which they are born for, which they are good for. Remove them, push these people aside. Let them go to hell. Let them go and suffer. Let them go and enjoy their skills, because terrorism is their skills. Let them go and enjoy their skills there. Then the Yorubas, you see, this thing, we hate any tribe. Like I say, I grew up in Yoruba land, and I know them properly. I know their character. Every people have their own character. Nobody is perfect. But the worst character you can accommodate, you can tolerate, is somebody who loves to suck human blood. That is the worst character which these people are into. They cannot work. Remove them. Let these two sides come together. Then you will see development in Africa. Then if they feel like they can go on their own, let them go on their own. Let us go on their own. You will see development. You will see the kind of development that Africa will experience. That the white people will be rushing down to Africa to live, to work, to receive a good salary, which is maybe more, our economy may be even more stronger than their own. This is but what is the problem? The problem is this: the micro-few greedy men and women have stand. They prefer that embezzlement which they are embezzling than to save the life of millions and the generation. You see how stupid and how senseless these men are. Then go to abroad, then buy different houses, buy multiple houses, buy skyscraper, buy everything they want to buy. Then now, automatically, where they send their children to, of course, their children is not free in that same land. Their children will never be free. Their children is not free, because insecurity is the song dance of the day. Now their children is not free, myself is not free, themselves are not free. Then when they die and go, they have lived that bad foundation they have laid. That bad foundation is already established. It's there. It's not moving out. It's not. No one is going to demolish it. It's there. Now automatically, their land of origin, they have indirectly relocated their children, getting them another land, another site of life. You see how wicked these people are. Their wickedness have made them to determine that, hey, let me go and buy everything my children need to replace over there, so that they will abandon this home. That is what they are doing now. But many people, their brain have not even gone to that area. See, all of them, all these governors, all these senators, they have decided that this area of life, we must condemn it. We will condemn it. Then we will relocate. Like most of them, they will say, anywhere a person lives and have ground there is his or her home. This is the plan. This is the plan. This is the plan. This is why we are shouting, calling people, wake up. Wake up. Because if you allow these people to continue in this manner, Let me tell you something. Nigeria will be the stronghold of ICC. All the terrorist organizations in the Middle East, they are relocating to Nigeria. They are tracing because the government, the Bakari lead government and the Osubanjo, because there is nothing called Buhari. You know, people are very stupid. Now, that is this Buhari issue that make me know that people are very stupid in that area. I never knew that people are so stupid, highly stupid in this manner. People are stupid and evil. All of them. 80% of politicians in that Nigeria knows the truth that this man is no more. But the problem is this. If we admit this fact, our source of income, the gate is closed, because when Biafra go, embezzlement go. It's because of the investigation I have done so far. There are people that have chatted it. All of them know, both our Yoruba brothers, both our Igbo, all of them know that this man is not. But you know what they will tell you? They say, what are we going? The politicians that they don't know. He said they know. So since they don't talk, Namigo can't talk them. The people who are supposed to tell this secret to the world, I said, okay. He said he doesn't know. I said, can I tell you why they cover the secret? I said, because of investment. Because normally, if I'm in position where money is flowing, and somebody speak truth on that institution, and if I allow that truth to stand or to prove him right, definitely my source of income, do you think I will admit that fact? He said that is exactly what is going on. He said nobody will admit. I said, okay, what about the pastors, those GO that has that control large crowd? Why can't they speak out and the truth? He said, where is the offerings? Where is the seed coming from? Do you think that a businessman can go and sow seed of 1 billion to pastor? He said, no. He said the only people who can sow such radical seed are the politicians who won contract from government. He said, the man was giving me analysis. He said, imagine somebody now who have come to pastor, they are praying together, they are making everything together. A contract of 11 billion naira come or 20 billion naira. And the same man map out 500 million naira out of it to sow seed for pastor. He said, how do you think like that the same pastor now will now go and altar and say, let me confess and tell the world that Buhari is no more. What you are seeing there is an impostor. He said it's not possible. Because the government, there is an agent in his church which is benefiting, through him, he is benefiting. And so now, what are we talking about here now? What we are talking about here now is that stomach is more important than the future. He says exactly. He give me the answer with that. He says exactly. He said present stomach now is greater than future. I said now, here you live. Do you think that these people have this kind of thought in them? If they have this kind of thought, will he be here? To live safe, to live joyfully here? He said no. He said, but he said, how many people will have this kind of mindset that I am speaking out? Now, do you see how they travel or make their call? The Biafran politicians, do you see how they make their call and say, no, the agitation of this new generation, 95% of this new generation, the heat is coming to us too much. Please, can you send their delegate come? That we will move around and let them know, let those children, most of them, they don't have respect. You see somebody of 38 years because he wear red cap. They have initiated me in Ogboni. You will see somebody of 40 years or 40 something years, you'll be calling them children. That is why I say any day I will meet in Naiwood. I don't hide it. I will flog that man. I will flog him up to the extent that even anybody that will bring him out of my hand, that person may even collect his own flogging. I would teach him how to flog somebody. since they can open their mouth with those children they call themselves, I don't know where they recruited those small boys, those small children. I don't know where they have educated children. They recruited them and they have sowed evil seed in them. They will come, they say, Ohaneze youth. Or what do they call them? Ohaneze youth or Ohaneze children. Is that how youth behave? This Ohaneze children, criminal children for that matter. So I don't know. I am surprised. Look at all the whole roads. In Southeast, no road is motorable. No road. And this is where the resources flow from. And somebody will come in and said, let us leave this thing. Let us fight for ourselves. If you fight, well, this question I always ask my fellow black people. You see, you are looking for money. You are looking for wealth, riches. If you get the riches, then how are you going to enjoy it? You go to Dubai, where other people fought for, where other people sacrificed for to establish. You will go to another man's land to enjoy it. Then is their own land forbid to enjoy there? Does their own land forbid development? If you add and say one patego, many places they may enjoy. You see the kind of word that a black man speak. One chotagade with many places. One places I don't know. Or second na a guy Dubai, a bagoba America, a bagoba Canada, a bagoba. You see, there is no time you will see him measure his own land. Then the place is Abagoba. Who built that place? That's my question. The place where Belasim Kayabagobazi. Ekwetago Maninga Bagozi. But who built the place? Akwamo. Maybe Holy Spirit that built it. Because I don't think many blacks believe that human being develop, all these white people develop their place. They think it's Holy Spirit that develop their place. Like here we are now, maybe if you ask any black man now, maybe especially those ones that come from that part of Zoo, he may tell you that my brother, it's not possible that human being develop this thing. Maybe it's Holy Spirit. So my message to them is that their movement I'm using a commanding statement, shall be fruitless. Nothing will come out of it. We are determined. And we are counting on times. There will be the time counting will be expired. Then that thing they think they know better than us. We will begin to teach practice it. Our bullet and gun. Bullet and gun, no problem. Men will operate it. Let us watching. Let us continue watching. Just a matter of fact. You are bringing a woman which her government committed genocide in our land. That is an insult. Bringing the same woman parading our land, flying her with a helicopter. That is an insult. Welcoming her, giving her water to drink in Biafra land. Offering her a better place in Biafra land. What an insult to the generation of Biafra. What an insult to the dead souls of 5-something million souls. What an insult. What an insult to the damages they have caused to the youths of Biafrans around the world. What an insult. Causing the youth to face themselves. Some act of frustration. There are some languishing in jail in different parts of the world. Act of frustration, pressure. Some are in jail 100 years to serve, 200 years to serve, some 40 years to serve, some 50 years to serve. Who are the cause of all these things? The evil, self-centered politicians and the British government. The same woman, which her government is the pioneer of the sufferings of over 70 million Biafrans, are the one they welcome to that the same land, which then pour the blood of innocents. So they bring her down to march upon the blood of Biafrans. God will surely destroy all of them that involved in this act. If I am on this camera, I've said it several times. Go and if you like, go to my wall and watch all my video. When I talk about the light is still going on. No, that's one that happened yesterday. It's still ongoing. You know, our people doesn't hear word. They always wait until when the TV Joshua prophesy it, or when Papa Adeboye will prophesy it, or when all those ones that is against their own freedom. They call themselves pastor, but they are against freedom of people. But they will tell you that Christ came to free us. Christ came to die on the cross for us to live. That is what? Freedom. But the same man, when it comes for freedom, they will easily forget immediately because of out of the hatred they have for Biafrans, for Igbos. They say, but in them, full of hatred. In them, full of hatred. And the same man will carry Bible and stand on the altar, begin to prophesy to you, and you are saying amen. A man full of hatred in his inner heart. Christ come to die for us to live. That is freedom. Is it not freedom? Or did Christ free? I thought he said he free us from. That is freedom. Then IPOB have do exactly the legacy which Christ leave. Okay? I put one Christian now. Yes, we are doing exactly what Christ did. Then why are you against the mission of Christ? That's why I say you should share this video. This video concerns politicians and the pastors and the government. Can you say hello when they may preach? IPOB is on a mission of Christ. Okay, for most of us that believe Christ, because some people say there is nothing, Jesus does not exist. For me, Jesus exists. I cannot force you to believe what I believe, and you cannot force me to believe what you believe. Everybody has his own belief. But now, I said Jesus Christ exists. Now, if Jesus come for mission of freedom, to free us from bondage, right? Then IPOB have come again to finish the work which Christ did not, because he said the work of God is continuously. Is continuously. It doesn't stop. That is why he said, go to the word and preach my word. So we are preaching the word now. We have chosen the path of freedom to preach the word of freedom, which is the major priority of Christ. The priority of Christ to get everybody free. Right? Good. That is what we have come. Then what is holding Baba Adeboye to support it? What is holding Oyedepo to support it? What is holding others want to support it? They shouldn't go against it. Do you know why Osubanjo is suffering what he's suffering in Asorok today? Intimidation, humiliation that he's passing through. He's passing it. He has swear that I will not resign Because if I resign, Biafra may go, because my resignation may bring the disintegration of Nigeria. You see, when our leader, our able leader, I call him the love of my heart. When he always say it, that what makes you a human being is ability to reason. If you don't reason, my brother, my sister, stop counting yourself as a human being. You are not a human being. You are not that different species entirely, animal species entirely. You don't even near. There's no place you come nearer to human being. Human, no. Remove your own human and find something, and maybe you are an Emmanuel or something. Just find a name and give yourself and rest. Oshubanjo, everybody says Oshubanjo is not even reason why he did not resign. If Oshubanjo resign, Oshubanjo resignation, and that, the Northerners, they are not wise. They are not wise. They think maybe most of secret that is coming out is being leaked out by Oshubanjo. That's why they have sacked all his aides. They have sacked all his aides from Asarok. And they relocate him to somewhere else. So that they think we're doing that, intimidating him in that manner, their secret will be intact. Then this man, he called himself a professor, a well-learned man, right? All the whole PhD in this world is in his hand. There's no one that he doesn't have. But I myself standing here today, I'm more reasonable than him. We cannot even compare. My reasoning and the Oshubanjo reasoning cannot, there is no way. It's like from here to heaven. What operates, the only area they are fast in reasoning is France. He have made attempts to resign so many times, but he told somebody, he said, if I resign, my resignation will lead to the disintegration of Nigeria. And the moment that happens, Biafra have achieved what they want. In that manner, I will stay here other than kill me, or I will continue taking insult from the half-educated finance, infidel finance. I here than to resign. Do you see the mindset of the people who are holding Bible, who have once called themselves minister of God? And this is how all of them issue. Not only those who I mentioned their names. There are many, there are too many. Like that stupid one in Singapore called Sunday Adelaja. Opened his mouth to vomit nonsense last year. Some of them, sometimes when they stand on the altar, they believe, when British write Bible, they say, touch not my anointing. They help them. They don't even know where the word comes. The meaning of that thing. That was that thing concerned God. That is the word of David. That is word of David. The word of David. Intelligent word of David. With the respect he has for Saul. But most of them, they say, is that the word of God? No. That is the word of man, word of David. A man with conscience. No. This one is anointing of God. Though. It was anointed to become a king. Not even God ordered David, no. That is what David decided. That he will not do against Saul. Abia agoro anyị Bible lelu chom ebie chom onye obula ọsọ. Hallelujah. Also. That is what, and that is what they are capitalizing now, defending themselves. And some dead brain people, where you talk, they say, no, my brother, Brother, don't go that area. No. No, leave these people. No. Leave, no. Don't go that area. No. So, Adeloja of yesterday is the one I will not go that area. Adeloja. Sunday Adeloja is the one I will not go that area. You see, I do say something like God have given the order. There is time for peace. There is time for everything. There is time for fight. Believe me, you see, like Sunday Adeloja, that don't nonsense that Sunday Adeloja vomited. Thank God that Mr. What do you call this man have answered him. You see that nonsense he vomited in the name. I don't hide my feelings. I am a man of love. I do respect everybody, in respect of where you come from, who you are. I respect you, but there's something I don't. When a position to insult the Igbos, to insult the Biafrans, my dear, that is the area you are provoking me. And when I am provoked, let me tell you something. Sunday Adeloja just stand on the table of maybe in the media table. Maybe I am there with him. He said that nonsense. I will land him slap. A very good slap. I will beat hell out of him. I will beat hell out of Sunday Adeloja. If I have an opportunity to be on that table with him, he said that nonsense. I will land him a very serious slap. The next time, whenever you see Biafrans, especially Igbo Biafrans, he will compose himself properly. So Biafrans, especially the Igbo speaking Biafra, the great people of this world, the God-owned people, because of few individuals who does not understand who they are. They are, because of them, looking down on us. Anybody, wherever somebody come out from, he will open his mouth and insult Igbos. Because of 5% individual who does not understand who God have made them to be. Anybody from nowhere, uncircumcised, somebody that the parent does not have money to circumcise, will come out from nowhere and open his broad smelling mouth to insult Igbos. I always say it, no matter your position, no matter you see, let me tell you something. I always say this thing. You see, that is why most of our brothers, when they say Ndi Igbo, I look at them as the most foolish. Anybody that uttered that statement, I look at him as a foolish person. And when a family problem is may I call it institutionalized by God. Family problem from heaven. So anyway, family problem is never an issue, because it did not start from the creation of the world. Family problem adigo, and all got the until the end of this world. Go to the four corners of the earth. The highest people. We are the highest people that love themselves. Nobody. Then one stupid tribe we open their mouth. I think you are seeing what is going on to Showore. Showore is paying for his sin. You see, that's why I love Bible. Bible says no sinner shall go unpunished. Did Showore go unpunished? No. He had paid for the sin that he committed, because when you fail to use your position, when you fail to use your position to speak the truth, to defend the poor, to defend the oppressed, is a sin. Showore has every grant, every opportunity to use his media to save the Yorubas, save the Biafrans, save the Arewas as well. But because of the wickedness in him and the greed in him, the stealing that is his eye, that he want to go there and steal, he knows that everything our leader was saying is perfectly, evidently truth. This one no be say is an evidently truth. I call it evidently truth. It's already evidently truth. But the problem he has is, guy have embezzled their own. This one have gone there to bezzle his own. Jonathan have gone to do his own. This one has gone to do his own. I want to go there too and get my own. That was only the mission of Showore. You know, when Showore started this, and I say, Showore will be the highest criminal after Bakari government and Oshibanjo. He will be the largest criminal that we smell as a rock. I said it. They say, what did I have against this young guy? I said, I don't know Showore, and I'm not even praying to know him. Because when I see the atom of greed in you, I don't have to associate myself with you. I don't have to come closer to you. I told them, I said, this guy I'm seeing here, the voice I'm hearing when I am doing my program, I said, this woman I'm seeing here, this one is the highest criminal that Nigeria will ever have in their post as a president. This one. I said, this one will sell Nigeria and collect the change and go. And the people are still doubting it because he did not have the opportunity. Because it's like Jonathan and late Buhari. If Jonathan did not step down, did not allow them to do that in which they are promising, maybe by now every Nigeria could have been saying, if Buhari come that time, Nigeria now for don't turn to if don't turn to Dubai. Now we for the pick money for gutter. Even my own fellow Igbo brothers, even of Biafra, they will say it. They say, this Jonathan self, he ring the election, you know, agree, make this man enter. That by now we could have been picking dollars on the street. That is the same thing now. Many of them will be thinking about Showore or this two evil men, Atiku and Obi. They say, if they come, maybe by now things from the get better for Nigeria. Nigeria can never be fixed. I told you, I said Nigeria is a workshop where everybody come and fetch money and abandon the work. Not you see, workshop sometimes you need to wash it, maintain it so that is the area you fetch money. But in their own case, everybody come to Nigeria as a workshop to fetch money and abandon it and leave it dirty and move. That is why Nigeria is not for them to invest. All these politicians, it's not their investing ground. It's just a looting ground. To ground we're prepared to invest. So in that manner, nobody can fix it. The only person who came to try it, where is his end? Jonathan. Because he wanted to do what those other people see as abomination. Anybody that bring development to Nigeria bring abomination. If you table document of development, which means you have table, what you have table is statement of abomination. It's abominable statement that you have tabled. So I will like everybody, anybody who is watching me, to share this video. Them pass it to Mrs. Katrina Lang, the High Commissioner to Nigeria, that British High Commissioner to Nigeria, that we don't need any see, we have passed the red line. We don't need any negotiation from anybody. The only negotiation that will be welcome to Biafrans, 95% Biafrans who are hunger for freedom. The only negotiation now is, okay, come to table. What is the purpose of coming to table? Okay, the purpose of coming to table is you will have your freedom. Then we will listen. That is the only thing that will make us to listen. Come to table. Like our leader have said, he's a good man. That's why I say this man is... I don't want to use language of he's too good for my liking. Yeah, let me use it. I have the opinion to say it. This man is too kind to my liking. I don't buy this kind of idea of being too much loved. No. Our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, is the man too much. His heart is too full of love. And for me, he's giving me concern. Because why he's giving me concern is this. Somebody who does not deserve love you don't need to dispense love on him or her. No. If you don't deserve love, you don't need it. These people, the kind of love that our leader is trying to dispense to these people, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. For me, they don't deserve it. By telling them, okay, come, if that will be the case, we'll come sign, let us reach agreement, sign this thing. Nobody, Biafra will not sell oil to you. You'll be having oil, but let us go. Can they common gold in Zamfara State? The Fulanese hide it for many years. They are mining the gold among themselves, sharing the money among themselves. That's why sometimes I say he's a leader. He knows the best to do than me. I said this man is too kind to my liking. He's too love to my liking. But I believe it's God. Maybe God is directing him. Who am I? Who am I? By offering people who cannot even give you opportunity of that such, by offering them such too, is mystery anywhere. It's mystery. That's why I say this man. Sometimes I doubt if this man is really, if he's a really human being like us, because I begin to see him in another different angle. Sometimes I used to sit and I say, who is this man? Who is this man? So my message is very clear and very straight. Let them go and come for what I call negotiation of how everybody will go on their own. So that we will save intimidation. See, there's something that I see that touch me. This one now is not a Biafra, because IPOB doesn't fight for Biafrans alone. You know, that is why we are IPOB, and that is why God is leading us. You see, we don't support, in as much that maybe other tribes maybe they may be misled by their leaders. Us, we don't care, but we stand for justice. You know, I saw something on the internet that gave me concern yesterday, where what do you call it? Where a custom officer is molesting a woman where custom officer is molesting a woman for trying to smuggle rice. Now, my brother, look at rice this woman smuggle. This man, I'm coming. Let me show you to the world to see. But if I'm saying something and they say it's not possible, after you watch it, I will explain to you what happened here.
Come on the rice, David. Come on the rice. Come on the rice.
As they tell you this thing, you go poor and comfort, but you carry go office.
Oh yeah, come on the rice. Come on the rice.
All fresh rice. That is first breast. Second breast.
Come on the rice. Come on. Oh yeah, tell me then. Come open and that way you remove. Oh yeah, tell her. Tear the what's in the inside. Tell her. No, tell her. Just tell her. Oh yeah, go around for grand. Oh yeah, come on the other one with it. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. Remove the nylon with the inside. Rice. Oh yeah. Everything that you think I play with you. Oh yeah, come on the rice. Come on down with your head first. Guys, just let her come out. It's not a taking matter. Is that rice?
That rice.
And the woman being go eat this rice.
Yes.
And they will say some know they work.
And some know they watch the rice.
Oh yeah, now make woman being see. When they say customs know they work.
Ladies and gentlemen, is that somebody call you? Okay. Now you can see the kind of the work the custom of Nigeria is working. He say after they will say custom know the work. Do you see the kind of work they work? ICC are entering Nigeria through border. Terrorists, all the whole terrorist organization in the Middle East, all the whole Arab, they are relocating to Nigeria. They don't see them capture. Now, this woman did not steal. You know, many people may misunderstand. For those who does not speak, who does not understand English, Pidgin English, Nigeria English. This woman did not steal. She's not a thief. She's not a thief. She just, because they have banned rice to enter through border to Nigeria. Now, the rice which they are manufacturing in Nigeria is very expensive. Let me explain to the world so that people will understand. Those in US government will understand what is happening in Nigeria now. Now, this woman went to border, across border. She crossed border and bought herself rice. And there's no way, since they have banned rice, there's no way this woman can carry that thing on the bag. Then she kept the bag there. She kept the bag there, over there, across the border. And used small nylons, plastic bag, and tied them. And tie those rice, because December is approaching. And tie those rice, and use it to do breast, and put it on her breast. The two breasts. Then you use some to do padding on her stomach. Then she used some put on her head. It's rice, so this one is rice, so it's not S-beat, it's not anything. The custom officers bill this woman with rice that is, this rice, all the total rice they bring out from the woman's body, which she paid. This rice is not up to, let me say, 400 grams of rice. Grams, so not even kilo. It's not up to 1 kilo. It's not up to 500 SF. It's about grams. Now, maybe this woman she did this thing just to maybe to save because of this, because rice is going to almost 30-something thousand naira, above minimum wage. Nigeria government are paying their citizens minimum wage. I think they are still on 18,000 because the new prove this have never been said. Yeah, bros, you're welcome. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, please, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming, sir. There's something I'm explaining. So the woman tried to smuggle the rice in, which she will feed her family with. This is the reason why the customs stop her. This woman is a Yoruba woman. It's not a Biafra. That IPOB does not fight for. We don't fight for Biafrans alone. Then it's like they begin to molest this woman. Try to show. It's custom that video this, no, not passerby. As stupid as this custom is, person who package rice, if it is a functioning country, this woman is not supposed to be humiliated like this. She's not supposed to be intimidated like this. Even the police here say they will just laugh over the thing and say, "Oh God, why this man is suffering?" Believe me, even police officer, common police officer here, we offer this woman that, money for this woman to go, because these are the people, all these Yoruba women that live very close to the border there. So she doesn't spend anything to go there to get the rice. So he believes that going there to buy it and smuggle it in for her family to eat is best for her, because it's too expensive in Nigeria. This is the woman they see to intimidate. But if it's a Biafra woman they intimidate in this manner, Yoruba, they will be glad. They say it's good for her, because you see the hatred that these people have against us. I don't know where this hatred was generated from. I cannot explain. Biafra, we want to fight for Biafra. That's that. When Biafra go, Africa will develop. So people will have their freedom. When Biafra go, this woman will not suffer this intimidation. It's not possible. Make sure, like our leader said, where you reside, where you live. Yeah, brother, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's like you're having a network problem. Where are you calling from? Hello? Are you hearing me? It's like you're having a network problem. I will advise you go out again, sign out again, then I'm coming. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Okay, okay. You're welcome. The network is bad over there. Yeah, I think he's trying to connect back again. Yeah, brother. I think Mazi Betel Azubike. Your network is very, very bad over there. Very, very bad. And I would like to, because I needed to take your call to hear you out what you want to contribute on this program. I want to end this program now. Please, I urge everybody who online with me to share this video. So let this video go viral so that they will understand what IPOB, what the Biafran stand for. And not that we are trying to get Biafrans to abandon other people, because we believe and we have done our research and we find out that the Biafra restoration of Biafra will bring freedom to all other parts of Africa. Biafra is only solution to Africa. And that is why we have vowed that that thing that we know that will bring peace to Africa, that will bring the because let me tell you something, that is the benefit of every, that is the right, is outright right of every citizen to be educated by government funding. They are not begging it. You see that in Africa, they say we are begging governor. It's not. Conscience here. And for free. Of course, people may say, after all these things, don't we still have, are we not going to, will that stop criminality? No, we know it will not stop crime. Crime is completely institutionalized from origin of this world. So whatever that is institutionalized is already ordained from heaven. A lot of work there. Go there, you will see prostitute. These are the things. Let me tell you what cannot stop in this world. To go there and be useful to themselves. Period. That is all we stand for. Then, after all these things, anybody caught in crime, we know that this one just have chosen other wrong part of life. Then the law will deal with the person. How will the law deal with the person? That is a place to put them, not by bullet, not by killing them. You don't. Can you build life? No. God own life. So you have the law will be the one to deal with those people, not you. This is what I will stand for. All hail Biafra.